We will see. Nobody comes in the first. Let's see.
What are you doing? Are you doing like the first 3 or 4? How are you doing giveaways?
There's Tammy. Hey, Tammy, how are you doing today? You hadn't really thought about it yet, Debbie.
All right.
How are you, Tammy? I'm going to sort through some more of this fabric.
Would you get it off of me, please? Nobody wants to see my awful desk.
I can see mine. There we go. Look at mine. Hey, Wilhelmina, how are ya? My woolly friend.
Hey, Tammy, Wooly.
I am drowning in fabric, y'all. Drowning. So I'm going to share it. This is
my book, Wooly. Wonderful.
Look at my little book I got from Woolly. I love the little sheep on there.
Cute.
And I love that lace. See, and the butterfly too. But you know why I got this, Debbie?
Why? Oh, Pearl and the queen of estate sales, right, Wooly? Hey,
I saw that and I grabbed it. Hey, Zan, how are you?
Of estate sales.
Well, you see what it says. Throw caution to the wind.
That's what she does. Is throw caution to the wind.
Told Debbie she's going to be eating more of her words today.
Yeah, I'm going to have to today, girls.
I just thought it was cute. So I wanted to show everybody that. You do some beautiful books, Sandy.
Hey, Lori B.
Hey, Lori. How's everybody doing today? What's up with you guys? Tell me what's happening. Good, bad, or indifferent? What's happening?
Wind's blowing 100 miles an hour. I don't know if this wind is ever going to stop blowing.
It might.
I'll probably go out there and everything I coffee dyed this morning will be all over the yard.
I have got these 3 things for thumbs up giveaways, Debbie. I've got.
So what are we doing?
This is Agenda 52. It's got a little bee on that clip, little floral fabric type thing. Another little clip. Be yourself on that one. Another little floral and a little floral clip. And then this is sticky notes. All kinds of little sticky notes you can use.
We putting in numbers or what are we doing?
Yeah, let's just have everybody put in a number. If you're here, go ahead and put in a number, ladies. Hey, Laura, how are you doing? How's our Goldie doing? I have been working like crazy. My desk is a mess. My house is a mess. There's fabric everywhere.
Tammy, it's snowing and rainy. Snowing?
And flood advisories. I'm sorry. That's awful.
Well, it says we are, Wooly. It says that we're in those, it's supposed to be severe thunderstorms, damaging hail and winds. We'll see. I figured you might be in the bullseye.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick. How are you? How's everything in India?
Yeah. How are you and the family doing? Oh, yeah, it takes time. You know, once you get past, what, 20, 25, it takes a lot longer to heal.
Yes, it is, Tammy. My goodness. it's going to be May. It's supposed to be May flowers. April showers bring May flowers, but
Right.
April wind is blowing everything away.
Well, we've had a little bit of wind here, but not too bad. They're not working out there today, so I'm wondering what's going on with that because it's a decent day out. And nobody's out there hammering and banging. I should keep my mouth shut because they'll probably show up now. Hey, Lori, how are you doing?
I'll give it another couple minutes before I put the last call in.
Yeah. So I did that estate sale thing, and I've got a ton of fabric left. I've still got some yardage I'm going to show. I've got some samples still that are still available, and I'll show those. And then I'm going to show you what you'll get if you do a fill-a-bag. Because I didn't really show that the other day, and I think you'll be pleased with what you're going to get. And then I'm working on some linen bundles for the next few sales. I don't have anything ready yet, but I'm going to do some pretty bundles. It takes a while to get everything resettled, doesn't it? Hi, Marilyn. How are you doing today? Mary Lynn. It's Mary Lynn. I said Marilyn. It's Mary Lynn. So I'm making some progress on storage. I was telling Debbie I'll have today's sale and tomorrow's sale, and then I'm back in storage, sorting through bins, trying to figure out what to keep, what to let go of, what to take to the thrift, what to take to the auction. And I'll be doing that in the next couple of weeks because as of the 15th of May, whatever's left in there is just going to be gone. It's just going away. So that's what I'll be trying to do over the next few weeks.
All right, I'm putting in last call because I'm going to lose some of these numbers if I don't.
Yep.
You were correct the first time, Marilyn.
Marilyn?
Mary Lynn, I guess.
Mary Lynn. Oh, it was? So they call you Marilyn.
Christy.
Hey, Christy.
I sent her some pictures today of stuff I want her to do. She's going to be on my employee list because I got lots of things I want her to do that I want her to do for me. And I can't wait till she gets after it. I'm going to keep pushing her until she gets her done.
Okay, I told y'all last week that Liam was a little anxious about getting on an airplane, that he did it, and he had a great time. And when they were coming back, hey, Irma, there was lightning below them, and he just said, oh, it's no big deal. Because Lisa panicked. She was on a plane with me years ago when she was about 12 or 13 years old, and there was lightning, and she almost had a panic attack. But Liam just took it in stride. After that first flight, he was like an old pro.
All right, I'm going to call a number. Alexa, a number between 11 and 29, please. 28. Going over. Stop, Alexa. 28. 28. Let me see. 23. Going over. I think it's going to be Christy at 38.
All right, Christy, your choices are these clips and magnetic clips, sticky notes, or this pretty glittery ribbon that I have no idea where I got it. Hey, Martha, how are you doing today?
I'm going to use your first number, Christy, because you put in two numbers. So I'm going to give you the 38. C.
She wants C? Okay.
C. All right. Then above Christy is Marilyn or Mary Lynn. Mary Lynn, Pearl's email is scrolling across the screen. You have to purchase to win a giveaway. I know you're new here, but
Oh,
she's starting new invoicing period.
she shopped last sale series.
Okay, all right. Well then,
She
so
was
it's
here.
Mary Lynn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mary Lynn. Do you want A or B? And then below Christy. I have to go back to the top because below Christy,
Hey,
there's
Belinda, how are you doing today? All right, light, come on, stop it.
below. I'd have to go to the top, and it's Lori B.
Okay.
So, Mary Lynn, what would you like? She wants A,
All
and
right.
Lori B will get B.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, ladies. Let me find my marker.
Lori, get down. Get down.
All right. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for being here today. All right. A lot of y'all were here the other day, and you saw the samples and that kind of thing. I have some of those left, and I can show those, but I still have some yardage left on some of these fabrics and some that I didn't get to show last time. So I'm going to lead off with those, and then we'll do some of the samples. We'll just kind of swap back and forth. So I'm going to do an A and a B on this, Debbie.
Okay.
Because I've got it cut into pieces. So I have yardage on this. It's a pretty, almost like a unbleached muslin color with the rust colored hearts and stitches with stars, hearts and stitches. So that's going to be A. It's going to be $3 a yard. That's 75 cents a fat quarter, but I'm not cutting fat quarters out. All right, and this is the same thing as that pretty blue. It's not showing up on the right color that I can tell. But it's the same pattern, it's just in that blue color. That's better. It's not quite as blue as that. It has a little more of a green tone to it. It's really pretty. I have about 5 yards of each one.
Hey, Cindy. Cindy loves jewelry and paper arts.
Hi,
Thank
Cindy.
you, Cindy, for coming. Pearl's email scrolling across the bottom of the screen. If you'd like to purchase, we need all your info before you can purchase, or
Right.
we'll wait a minute on you.
Yeah. And I'll check my email. I've got it open so I can check.
No, see, my sister. How are you?
Yes, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for coming in. Friend of Lori
$3
Beth.
a yard,
Okay.
girls.
Now this is 70s. I want to make sure y'all knew that. This is 70s fabric. You won't be able to find it anywhere. You can tell by the selvage. It's got that teeny, teeny, tiny
Belinda
selvage.
wants a yard of each.
Okay, thank you, Belinda. And what's going to happen is after this sale, I'm not selling it again. It's going to go to the auction just to get it out of my way.
So you better purchase it today.
If you've missed the sale, you can send me an email, but in a week or so, this is going to be out of my house and gone. And this came from that estate sale from that well-known quilt artist.
Lori B wants one of each.
Okay, Lori, you got it. Thank you. All right, Cricut pen.
And Christy wants one of each.
And this was not one that I brought out at the last sales series. There was so much. Especially those samples. Those were
It's
fun.
$3 a yard, Christy.
Yeah, $3 a yard.
And Penny wants an A.
Okay, you got it, Penny. There's plenty. There's at least 5 yards that I know of. I didn't roll it off to measure it, but I just kind of guesstimated. And welcome, Penny. How are you doing? What's up with you? I'm just gonna go right there. These are some more that I did not cut this one for the sale the last time. You saw this maybe in some of the samples that I have, but I don't. Well, I may have brought it out because it's got $4 on it, but we're going down to 3. So I've got 5 or 6 yards of this one, and this is a pretty tealy blue tone, and it's like, I guess, like snow. It's just dots on that pretty color. I think this would be a good base for just about anything that you want that blue tone for. And then you can layer with lace and stuff to just give a little bit of color underneath. So I have about 5 yards of A, and I've got probably 6 or 7 yards. This was B. 6 or 7 yards of A. And it's $3.
Cindy sent her info, Pearl, just in case.
Yeah, let me double check. I had somebody that came in and shopped, but I never got her information. I got you, Cindy. Thank you so much. And I just can't. I can't put anybody's name on something until I know I have their information, because then people that might have bought it don't have a chance at it. And I have got a lot of really unique and different pieces that are 1.5 yards, yard of different things that I'll bring forward
Two,
to
2 yards of A and a yard of B for Belinda.
Belinda. Okay. All right. Wonderful. Thank you,
Martha
Belinda.
wants an A.
Martha. All right. Thank you, Martha.
We'll try to get together maybe this afternoon, Martha. I know you're always busy on Tuesday to see what we're going to do Wednesday. Martha and I are having a crafting chat, I think, on her channel. I think. If not, it'll be on mine.
I sure will, Cindy. What I do is I sell twice. Actually, this go round is probably going to be 3 or 4 times. I normally sell on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm doing some DESTASH, and I'm going to be doing those on Monday. So I'll be selling today and tomorrow, and then next Monday and Tuesday. And after that Tuesday sale is when I'll invoice. And I invoice through PayPal. And I ship through Pirate Ship to save you as much money as I can on shipping. So I try to save you as much as I can on shipping, because it's gotten kind of crazy. All right, so I've got Belinda and Martha for A and Belinda for B.
Oh, Cindy has auctions every Monday, jewelry, and the last Monday of the month. She does craft sales. She has one tonight. Oh, well,
Sandy, can I give you a wrench and you can go find her channel for us? Would you do that for us, Sandy?
I don't know what you mean by a thumbnail, Martha. Sounds good. Do we need a thumbnail? We need a, if we're going to do it on your channel, we need to make a link, and then you share out to your girls, and I'll share out the best I can to my girls. But I don't know what you mean by a thumbnail. Oh, you mean a picture? Well, what I use is I always use my house because that's my logo, and they always know me by my house. So if you have a logo, Bird and Barn Designs, then I definitely would do the thumbnail, but you can do whatever thumbnail you want.
All right, now I'm getting, let's see, getting ahead of myself. Give me just a second. I want to make sure I'm not doing the same thing twice, which would not be. Yep, that's the same thing. So I'm not going to bring that back. All right, this is the one that's different. Now I have a good bit of this, and on its own, it's probably not, if you know, you're not going to make a dress out of this. So this is a panel that has this flower here. It has these borders and this ribbon and these pieces. And what I did, and then it has this pattern there. You've got that ribbon you can use. So like I said, this is not something you're going to make a dress out of. But with the journaling, you can always just use portions of what you see on here. And these are in that pretty blue and rosy pink on this particular one. And it's on a like a coffee stained type color background. So you've got lots of bits and pieces you can use. I'm going to do this one for $2 a yard, Debbie.
Okay.
And I probably have, because it's not one of the most beauteous fabrics. This will be A. And I have 7 or 8 yards available. Let me say 7.
So is B going to be 2 also?
No. Well, yes, I'll do this one at 2. I have a good bit of this one.
All right.
Really, the colors work with that as well. Let's see if I can get it where I can lay it down. So this is the pattern, and it's the all over pattern of this. And here's the selvage. You can see it's that teeny selvage. So let me fold it up so I can get it up there without dragging it across the floor. So I'm going to say I have 3 yards on this for $2. Yep, that's what I had. I'm just trying to get it to go away and get it out of my house.
JMH B.
Okay, thank you, Dan.
A and B for Martha.
Thank you, Martha. Okay.
Belinda, a B.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Belinda. So that is gone, gone, gone. If there's any extra, if it's more than 3 yards, I'll make sure you get generous pieces because I'm not keeping any of it. Some of this I had was on the roll and had quite a bit. And I just cut a section off so I didn't have to drag all of the fabric in here. All right, this is another one. It's similar to that stripe that we just did, except it's a solid with a white heart and white star and white dotted lines. And I have 4 available, and it'll be $3.
You're doing A and B?
Doing A and B, yep. So I'm going to make my changes on here before I put it down. And then I have this one, and I have, I'm going to double check this because I know I cut this fabric. I try to mark through and write the new yardage, but I didn't, so I want to make sure. 1, 2, 3. I do have 3 yards, and it's more than 3. And we'll do it for $3. And this is like a seersucker. And again, all of these are 70s and 80s fabrics. None of these are past the 90s at the very most, but most of them are 70s and 80s. So this is just a cream colored seersucker type fabric they used it for quilting. And that's going to be B. And I thought
Belinda, an A and a B.
Okay, thank you, Belinda. There we go. We'll give it a second and see if anybody else comes in. If not, we'll move on. And I'll show you guys some of the fabric samples.
Hey, Wendy.
Hey, Wendy.
JMHB.
Okay, thank you, Sam. Debbie told me you were selling on Patty's, and I totally missed it.
Yeah, some pretty stuff, JMH. I'm going to hang the cork keychain. I'm going to hang it off one of my pegs here on my, right here beside me on my doctor's thing. I'll hang it from a thing. I want something pretty from all the sellers to put in my she shed. Hey, Debbie Vasey, how are you?
And I see Martha came in.
Martha? I don't see
Yeah.
Martha. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Martha for B.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, ladies. Put that right there. All right, these are some. Let me see. I'm trying to work from one particular spot to clear that spot out.
I got my Bible you decorated for me sitting over here on the shelf, JMH.
All right. I love this one. It's really rather odd, but if you look at bits and pieces, not the whole, there's a lot to work with. And so this is like a panel. You can see it cuts right there. This is 1601 Rose Garden from Marty Michelle and Maywood Studios. So this was probably in the 80s. She was very well known all over the world. And when I went to the estate sale, I had never heard of her.
Oh, golly, let me see.
Sure. All right, I do. I have 3 of these available. I'm just going to do this one by itself, Debbie. It's going to take up the whole table. I'm trying to get a panel so you can see it.
How much you say a yard, Pearl?
This is going to be $3.
Oh, just for the panel?
Just for the panel. And I've got 3. And the fabric is a gold tone. And it looks like, if I can get it to show up, almost like hydrangea blossoms. It's like a, oh gosh, I can't think of the word. It's just so very faint in there. Hard to get it to show up here. There we go. That's a little bit better. And then you've got this pretty border right here you can use. This is the odd bit. But if you're looking at this just as components that could be used, you could get a journal cover right here without any problem and have these beautiful flowers on the front and the gold tone on the back. You've got the little bird right there, the 2 little birds, butterfly there. And then you've got the bird and the bird nest down here. So again, cutting from here to there, and you could always cover that with something, you've got a journal cover. And the same thing here. And then you've got that border again on the other side. So these are going to be, I'm going to do them for $2, Debbie. I know you put 3 of them, but I'm going to do 2, y'all. And I have 3 of them.
All right. We're changing it to 2. Girls, 2. How about $2 a panel?
And there's 3 available, y'all. And I know Christy got some the other day. But I just love these colors and these beautiful flowers. There's so much. Look at that rose right there. Just to cut that little section out and use it on something would be really pretty.
Laura Beth will take 1.
Thank you, Laura. So I was going to offer that.
Wendy Keller will take 1.
Okay, thank you, Wendy. I'll get your box out either later this afternoon or in the morning, okay? Or do you want me to hold it for the next sale? You just let me know, okay? So there's 1 more available, y'all, and then it will be gone forever.
Gone forever.
Gone forever. Because not only am I cleaning out storage, I'm starting to go through things here and clean things out here. And just say done, done, done. All right. Get that one out of the way.
Don't see anybody else, Pearl.
It's fine. All right. Here is that same fabric we saw just a few minutes ago in that beigey tone and green, and it's in a pink tone with blue. And there's only 2 yards. And it's going to be $3 a yard, which goes, you know, makes it 75 cents a fat quarter. And this is definitely.
You're doing, oh, wait a minute. Martha, you want the panel? I haven't put this one in yet. You want the panel, Martha. Are you doing A and B, Pearl?
I'm going to do A and B on this, yeah. But she wants the panel.
I don't know. I'll have her say, Martha, you want the last panel? Is that what you're wanting? Please let me know.
Yeah. All right. So that is going to be 2 yards on that one at $3 a yard. This is a really pretty one. And I had to dig around and make sure I found this one. This actually.
She wants the panel, Pearl.
All right. I got you on that. Thank you, Martha.
Thanks, Martha.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. What did I say I have on this? This was $4. I have 3 yards available. And these are just these stripes that you can use. You can cut that out, use that on a spine. You could make a journal cover out of this by make a short one, or you can make a long one just by hemming it or by stitching it. And then overlaying that is a spine, but I've only got 3 of these available, and they're $3. I'm dropping the price on all these just to get them to go away.
So $3 a yard. Is the second one a panel or is it yardage?
It's yardage.
Okay, so $3 a yard. Okay.
It's really pretty roses on black, and this has that subtle toile-like pattern.
How many yards of B do you have? I sold 3 of them.
I've got 3. That's all I've got is 3.
Daisy Taylor.
All right, wait, I can't find my pen now. What do I do with my pen?
No, I only sold, I did sell 3.
All right, what do I do with my pen? Oh, here it is. I like these because I can close them. All right, I'm ready.
So, Daisy.
How are you, Daisy? Okay.
And Lori's Texas Crafty Cabin. So that's those gone. A. Wendy Keller and Martha.
All right. Thank you, ladies. I really appreciate it. I mean, I really love the fact that Debbie's going to be eating her words again.
Yeah, girls, I'm going to have to eat my words and they're not going to taste very well. I'll tell you right now. But that's okay.
When I went to the estate sale, when I told her about the estate sale, she got still upset. She cried because I'd gone and done that because she thought I was never going to be able to sell it all.
Well, and the pieces she showed me right off the get-go, I'm thinking, oh my God, she ain't never going to sell those. Well, I even have to eat my words now because you just sold that one that Martha and them bought.
I know. All right, and this is it's a pretty rust color. It looks coppery tannish on there. It's a pretty rust. It's not. Let me see if I can get it scrunched up there where you can really see it. And it's got that little teeny pattern on it. That's a good representation of the color. And it's got this little teeny, I call that like a half flower, just little petals. And I've got 3 plus a little bit of that. It's going to be $3. And if you're wondering if you got some already, I've got my list right here. And then I only have one of this one. Okay, I sure will, Wendy. Thanks for letting me know. I've only got 1 yard of this one. It's a pretty, like a pale salmon color. It looks tan on there, but it's not tan. It has a salmon tone to it. You know, that little bit of a pink tone. And I only have one, and that's going to be $3.
All right, hold on a minute, girl. I'm stuck. Hang on. I'm stuck.
I'm hanging on.
Dang. All right, $3 a yard. Oh, I put in 13. Gosh, girl, see, I'm stuck in my chair. $3 a yard. Dang. Belinda, 1 yard of A and B. Sorry, girls, my chair was stuck.
All
Hey,
right.
Sean.
And B is gone.
Okay.
I only had one. Let me get it off the table.
Hey, Juju. I got your call last
Juju,
night. I was
come
already
on
in bed.
in.
You girls were way too late for this old hag. I was already in bed.
Anybody
Sean's
else
off.
for A?
Anybody for A?
This is a beautiful rust color, or almost a coppery rust color. The light's just really awful. It does not do it justice. It's a really pretty color. So we will get that one out of the way. And if somebody decides, or they come in later and watch it after the show,
Christy.
Okay, thank you, Christy. You can send me an email, and if I've got some, I will be happy to let you have it. But in a couple of weeks, it's all going to go up to the auction house. That's the only way I can. It's either things are either going to the thrift or the auction house in the next few weeks.
Christy's chasing paper around the yard. I'm sure when I go back to my deck, Christy, I'm going to have my stuff all over the yard too.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Joanne.
I did not have a lot of this one. Hey, Joanne, how are you doing? I can tell you if you got some last sale. This is a pretty moire style. It's got the purples and the cream colors are actually it's like a darker ivory, not as much a cream. And this is a Cranston Printworks USA. So you can tell by this selvage that it's a much older fabric. It's not antique by any stretch, but I've only got 1 yard of that left. So I'll make that A. And it's $3. I'm coming down on all of these just to get them to go away. And then I just noticed I have this fabric sitting on top and some just like it sitting under the bottom of this massive pile. So let me see if I can get it all out. I love this color. So I have 3 yards there. Let me measure this and see what I have total. I have 5 yards of B. And I'm going to try to get it folded up. And it's 3 yards. $3 a yard. So 5 yards, $3 a yard. This one of my favorite colors. It's a pretty sagey tone.
Wendy Keller, A.
All right, A is off the table.
Sorry, Joanne. That's all she had, my love. I'm so sorry.
If I find more, I don't think I will. I think this came in one piece.
And Belinda, a B.
All right.
Everybody wanted A.
I know. It was a pretty one. All right. I'm trying to wrestle with this other piece. Trying to get it folded back up after I unfold it up. Righty. My fingers aren't working very well. Keep dropping things. I have the dropsies. All right. We'll get that out of the way. Debbie's working on some really pretty stuff. All right, this is one of the stranger pieces. I'm going to do this one by itself, Debbie. We'll just put it down and do it.
Wendy Keller says, please gift that to Miss Joanne. How nice of you, Wendy. You are wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Here.
Joanne, you big baby, you got it. I sure miss you girls. I haven't been able to talk to you and give you heck. And
I know. All right, so this again, it has that teeny tiny selvage that speaks of the 70s in the pattern. And it's like a coffee, rich coffee stain background with that little rust flower and a navy stem on it. It's a teeny tiny print, and I have 3 available. $3 a yard.
you're not doing A and B?
No, I'm just going to do this one here. I've got a few that I'm trying to sort out right here.
Melinda wants 2 yards.
Okay, you've got it. All right. We've got so many sweet ladies in these different groups that we're in.
Joanne. Yes, I am a big baby. It's good to be understood.
All right.
You know me, I got to tell you how it is, Joanne.
Yep. Debbie will tell you how it is.
I may not like what I got to say, but I'm going to tell you.
I have some of these that are a little wonky. This is 2 yards. It's a little over 2 yards. And this is that deeper coffee stain color brown in the background. And it's got this hunter green. Is it black? Looks black. It's black. Little petal design. So there's 2 yards of that. It's going to be $3. That'll be A. And then B will be this one. I wrote it down here somewhere. I have 3 yards of this one, and it's that lot lighter. To me, this looks like an unbleached muslin, maybe a darker unbleached muslin. And then it has that little, almost a raspberry color, little, and you can see how tiny it is. That's how tiny the little design is. So I have, what did I say? Where's my?
All right, Cindy, thanks for coming.
Yes, thanks for coming in, Cindy.
Giving us a thumbs up. That's pretty nice of you.
All right, I just had the thing. Oh, it's on the floor. Here it is. It says I had it pinned on there. So much for trying to stay ahead of it. I think there's 3 yards, but let me measure real fast.
All right, Pearl, get your act together.
I try, Debbie. I try.
I know you do.
2, 3, 4. There's 4 yards of this one, and I'm just going to lay it down just like that for $3 a yard.
By itself? Oh, no, you got
No,
2 up there.
I got
You
A
got-
and B.
Yeah, I see it.
See, when I look at it, I want to say that it's rust, but it's not that rusty color. It's more of that raspberry color.
Belinda, 1B.
Alrighty. Thank you, Belinda. Again, in my way of thinking, this would make a good background to layer things on. Both of these would.
Laura, a B.
Okay, thank you, Laura. All right, there's 2 more available, and there's 2 of A, if anybody's looking at A. I will move those off the table. And I have...
You're welcome, Belinda.
It's my eyes are bad too. All right, I've got this one, and I've got... And it's really funny because this has more... It's the same little pattern. Actually, it's a little bit different pattern, you see? It's hard to tell. But this has more of a gray tone to the fabric, and this has more of a cream tone. And there's 1.5 yards of that one. And there is more. I found lots of pieces of this. That has the cream tone. And this has the cream tone. And so there are... That's 1.5 yards. There, I found some random pieces as well, not just... That's more the gray tone. Some of this was cut, and others were not. This is the selvage, so that's another 1.5 yards piece. So these are already cut at 1.5 yards. That is not.
This one's in, girls.
All right, let me see. You're getting 1.5 yards or more than 1 yard for $3 is what I guess I'm trying to say. And I've got 3 of B. 1, 2, 3. And I've got 2 of A.
Daisy for B. Martha for B.
Alrighty.
Laura for B.
All right, it's gone. Let me get this off the table.
Nobody for A.
All right, no problem. Let me get this folded. And they were all folded in different ways, too. It was crazy. So I have this one. I just uncovered another piece of that gray tone one. Big piece. I've been digging through this fabric for 2 weeks now, trying to sort it out. All right.
I'll do, bought a lot.
Yep. I'll do A, the one that has the different tone. Let me hold it up separate so that you can see it.
It's like blue on white. Is it blue on white?
No, it's not white, and it's not ivory. It's kind of a, maybe it's a deep ivory tone. I said gray, but when you hold up one layer, it doesn't look gray. I'll do this for $2 a yard if anybody's interested.
I don't see gray in that.
I've got 1, 2. Well, it does when it laying down here. It looked gray. But when you put your hand in it and you separate it, it looks more like a deeper ivory color. And I'll do it for $2 a yard.
Melinda will take a yard.
Okay.
Hey, Mac, you're just trying to get even with me. I was after her the other day for buying. We ain't crafted in 3 years, and she says she got to get her inventory done. She's out buying. She ain't never going to get her inventory done.
Yep, yep. I have that same problem if I hit an estate sale that's a winner. This was a winner, and this was the 3rd day. All right, Cindy, I've got you for this. Thank you.
I'm going to say a yard for
And
Cindy.
this is Cindy Loves
Jewelry and paper.
All right. You've got it. Excuse my wheezing. My allergies are trying to get to me. Let's see what I've got. If I've got anything left that I have low yardage on. Did I bring this one? I did. I brought that one to the table. I have this one, and I
Her
only
name is Cindy Loven, Loven.
Okay. Well, Cindy L will be good because we've got a Cindy B and we've got a Cindy Rain Girl and we've got who's the other Cindy? Cindy up in Canada. All right, I only have 2 yards of this. It's a pretty plaid.
Put it on you. They don't want to see my combos.
Oh, I must have bumped it. And I'm going to get a drink of water because I'm about to start wheezing. Let me get some water. Well, listen, I remember a lot of this fabric because I was sewing back then.
I did, J Mag. I had a lot of it.
This is a light, it's not a creamy, but it's not a white. It's not an ivory. It has a tiny touch of cream to it. And then it's got that little plaid pattern in it. I only have 2 available, and it's $3 a yard.
By itself?
By itself, yeah, because I've only got the one. I'm about to start throwing down the smaller pieces.
It's those stuffed pretzels, Penny, combos. Belinda, 1 yard.
Okay, thank you, Belinda. All right. I'll start getting them off the
I'm
table.
always eating healthy, J Mac. Pearl's on me all the damn time, and she's the one that goes to the store and buys a bag of cookies and eats a whole bag of cookies in one setting.
I do. I did really well staying out of the store the other day because it's bad. I got off sugar once before completely and did really great.
J Mac's always asking me to get off the sugar. 70 years old, it ain't going to happen. It's your road trip snack, Lori? I know that I love these pretzels.
All right, let's see what I've got here. This is a brown. There really wasn't a whole lot of brown. And it's one of those odd patterns. I've got 2 yards of this one, Debbie. See if I can get it to...
I'm glad she finally gave up.
And that's kind of like a coffee tone on it. And then the dot is pink. Is it showing up okay? There we go. Only got 2 yards of that one. That'll be A. $3 a yard. And then I have a little bit left of this one. All right, I only have 2 yards left of this one. And this is a pretty one. I'm going to lay it out so you can see the whole pattern because it's a large pattern. So you've got your pretty pinks, your kind of peachy pinks in here, and the pretty greens, and then it's on a blue background, and it has that hashtag, like, not hashtag, but little lines look in there. So there's 2 of those for $3 a yard.
Yeah, it's been a while, J-Mac. Christy's done chasing paper. Daisy B.
Okay. Thank you, Daisy. I've got one more of B.
Belinda B. Blue paper, J-Mac, blue paper. And Christy wants A.
Okay.
And you gave Belinda an A too, didn't you?
An A and a B, yeah. And then
Okay.
Christy for the A. So those are both gone.
She's doing blue tea paper. I can't wait to see some of it.
I want to see that.
Onion skin dye, blue tea, and hibiscus. I can't wait to get some of this.
Yep. I don't
I
have
sent her pictures of
good.
stuff I wanted this morning, and I'm going to have her make me some when she gets done with all this color dyeing.
I did a little bit of it before I moved, but I just don't have the space here to do it. So I'm just buying it from other people, and I'm okay with that.
I know I can coffee dye, but I can't do all that colored stuff, and I want lots of it.
Okay, whoops. This was
the first one that gets to take the test out. I'm buying all she's got.
This is one of the German fabrics, the fabric samples I had. It's 2 yards, and I'm going to hold it up so that you can see it a little bit better without it flopping around. So it's a pretty pink tone. It looks red, cherry red on there, but it's not. It's a, let's see if we can get it to show. I think the light's too bright. Let me turn that.
She already showed me J-Mac, so there.
All right, this is like a tomato red. And it's not that bright. It's darker tone, and it's got these little blue flowers and those little type of things. And this is that German, from the German sample. So there's 2 yards of this. And I'll do another one, Debbie. We'll do A and B.
Burnt orange?
Huh?
Is it burnt orange?
No, it was not burnt orange. It was like a deep tomato the tomato red. A deep tomato. This is pretty close on the table. But it's not orange, it's not pink, it's a red, it's an odd red tone. 2, F3. I don't know what I'm doing today. I'm trying to rush, I think. I need to slow down, take a breath. And then I have this. Now we're kind of getting into some of the bits and pieces. That's going to make it a little bit more challenging, but we'll make it work. All right. This is like that blue one. It's on the creamy background, and it has that red on it. These are going to be different prices. It has like that deep rose color, little floral. There's only one. It's a half a yard. It's $1.50. A, I've got 2 yards. It's $3 a yard.
So A is 3, and B is $1.50.
Yes, because it's a half a yard.
Yeah, and Martha, and she threw it down the drain. I about died when she told me she threw it down the drain.
And there's only one of B.
Oh, I said hi, Jill, but it's Irma. Irma, Jilly's Journals.
Yeah, that's Irma.
I know, but I thought I just saw Jill, and I thought it was Jill. Martha wants B.
Okay, thank you, Martha.
How you feeling, Irma?
I don't know what I don't know what Campbell's tomato looks like. This is, I guess, a kind of a raspberry red.
Yeah, kind of looks like Campbell's tomato, kids. Yep.
It's kind of a raspberry. It's pretty, but this is that German company. And I'll just pin that too.
Well, maybe you should have changed him, Christy.
Picky gray. I don't know. I've had some failures too, Christy, and you just do.
I know, but I told her I would have took the paper, but she dyed it, but she threw it down the drain.
All right. I've got random, and we're going to do A, B, C, D, Debbie. And there'll be different prices, I think. So this is A. It's a cream color. It's got that muted. What did I just do with my? Here it is. It always does better when I put it on that. It's got that really soft pattern to it. It is that almost like that raspberry red, and it is so faint that it's not a bold print. That's $2.
Are they all going to be different prices?
Yes, this is 30 inches. And
Okay,
it does
all right.
have,
It's $2.
see,
Okay.
this is some of the wonky stuff where they cut out a little piece right here, but you're still getting 30 inches of fabric with just a little piece cut out right there.
Okay.
This one is 24 inches. It's a cream with the brown, and the leaves are brown with that orange flower on it. So that's going to be B. That's $2. This one is a yard. It's this
So B's $2 also?
A is $2, B is $2.
Okay. I had A for $2. I'm making sure
And
you
then
wanted
I've got a yard of this one. It's that not quite cream color, and it's got the black and orange tones in it. So that's C, and that's $3. And then here is this piece. It has that deeper coffee colored background with pretty greens. It's got this little floral in it and the green dot. This is 30 inches, but it's got this little cutout in it. So it's not a full yard. And it's got that little cutout piece. That's $2. So D is 2. The only one that's different is C.
Okay. Glad you're feeling better, Irma. I haven't
Yes.
seen you around. I'm glad you're on the mend. Daisy A.
Okay. Thank you, Daisy.
Christy B.
Okay. Thank you, Christy.
Belinda D.
Belinda.
Belinda.
Okay.
Nobody for C.
Okay. Get that out of the way. Put it somewhere else. And then I've got 24 inches of this one. So it's more than half a yard. It's that pretty deeper tone coffee color.
Okay,
So
wait
this,
a minute. Christy is saying give B to Penny. I typed wrong. So give that B that you gave to Christy to Penny.
okay.
Get your sheet together there, Christy. Get your paper dyeing self together.
Yeah.
Paper chasing self together.
I'm going to open this up so you can see it a little bit better. It's a small print. It's rather muted. It's not an in-your-face print. It's got that kind of medium tone coffee color background. And then it's got this little bit of pink and darker brown in it.
Is that the C?
This is
Something new.
something new. It's $1.50. It's a
Maybe
little
you
over a
deserved
yard.
it, Christy. Maybe you deserved getting slapped in the face with a typewriter.
It's just a little bit over a half a yard, just an inch or so. And then I have
Okay, it's $1.50. Now
Yep.
we're on to B.
let's see. This is 17 inches, so it's not a full half yard, but it's 17 inches. This is a newer, and it's relative. It could probably be the 90s and maybe into the early 2000s. It's got the wider selvage on it. That's all I have of this. Well, I may have some more in different pieces, but that's all I found this time. It's got that pretty maroon, and you can see the little dot in the pattern. A lot of these fabric styles have come back. So it's $1.25 because it's not a full half yard. And then I have this piece. This is all I have. Pretty rust tones and beige tones and coffee tones. And then all these different greens with some ivory in it. Good, where you can see the pattern. So it's kind of a bold pattern. It is $1.50. I don't know why I put $1.50 on there, but we're going to go with it because that's what's on there, and I'm not changing it. All right, I have 1 yard.
Wait a minute. Wait, I deleted my A. So A was $2.
A is
B,
$1.50.
oh, $1.50. B is 125.
Right.
B,
C is $1.50.
okay.
And then I don't know why I've been running through this stuff so fast, y'all. This is a pretty brown tone that has almost, you almost can't even see it, but in a certain light, the brown looks like it's got almost a purple tone to it, a little bit of purple color in it. On here, it's just flat. I've got 1 yard. It's $3, Debbie.
Okay. Oh, I posted the first two. I must have hit enter. Well, I thought I deleted. Sorry. Okay, go by this one, girls. Dang, I thought I deleted it. Belinda D.
Okay, thank you, Belinda.
Well, thanks, Christy. I thought I deleted it, but I must have hit enter.
All right.
Christy for C.
Christy for C. Thank you, Christy.
Everybody wanted D.
Yeah.
I know, JMH. I'm giving Christy heck.
There's some of those that's all there was. If I find more of it, it might be in here, but I don't think so. I don't remember seeing any more of that.
Daisy
Anybody
for A.
Daisy for A. Thank you, Daisy.
I don't see anybody for B.
Okay. That out of the way. All right, let me get my act together for a quick second here and see if I can make it more similar.
How does anybody cut out pattern paper? I want to copy Martha and make some ruffles, and boy, I'm telling you, it's not easy.
No, it's a
Trying to
pain.
get it straight, to get it all straight. I don't want to cut one piece at a time.
You can see there's a little cutout there. It's a half a yard with a little cutout. This one is a half a yard plus just a little bit more. This one is a half a yard plus a little bit more. So I'm gonna.
Oh, Cindy asked for B. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. Cindy, you asked for D, but let me go down and see if you had B. You asked for D because Belinda D, Christy C, Cindy D, Daisy D, Christy D, Lori retracted. Get it together, Ham. Daisy for A.
You got it, Cindy. I'll put your name on it.
Yeah, I just don't see her for C, but you can have C, Cindy. No problem.
B, 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 B.
Oh, B. Oh, B. Okay. Okay.
Cindy L. All right. You've got it.
It's under Daisy for A. One's under. Oh, it is under. I do see it now, Cindy. It is under Christie's B. Yeah, B. Got it. Got it. Got it. Sorry. Better get my act together, as JMH said.
Yep. All right. I'm trying to find.
Yeah, if Carol was here, she'd be reporting me to corporate. That's for sure.
She would. She would. All right. A is.
Ooh, I hope your internet's not going out, Pearl. You're real robotic.
Am I?
Oh yeah, you're okay now. You're okay.
Okay. Maybe I was too close to the microphone. That's A, not B. So A is a half yard, $1.50. B is a half yard, $1.50. C is a half yard with this chunk out, so it's $1. And this is a little bit less than a half a yard, but it was such a unique a different pattern that I just went ahead and put it down. It's $1, Debbie. C and D are $1 each.
Okay. Daisy for D.
Thank you, Daisy.
Belinda for C.
All right, thank you, Belinda.
Penny for B. Anybody for A?
Thank you, Penny.
Now, remember, hold your peace. A.
Yeah, I
A.
don't have much of that blue. I don't get much of this blue. I don't think. It's a different blue. And it's not showing up well on my camera. But that's okay. I'll move it out of the way. We'll just keep moving. All right, I'm going to see if I can find anything in here with yardage. All right, there's this one. It's pretty hunter green. I've got 2 yards of it, Debbie. And it's got like an olive green and brownish tone in there, and then the little teeny pink flowers. And you can see how small that pattern is. So that's going to be A. And let's see what else I can put up there with that. I have a little over a yard of this one, a yard and almost a yard and a half. So it is that. It's a different green altogether from that one. This leans more to the olive side. And it's got those little tiny blue flowers and dots. And I put $3.50, but I'm just going to do it for $3. So that's going to be B. And then let's see, there are 2 yards of A. I could do 2 of those. This is a wonky piece. It's a little off kilter, but it's 2/3 of a yard. It's that tan background, and it's got the purple. That is not navy blue, it's purple. That blue is showing up pretty true. And then you've got your rosy color in there and your beigey colors. So that is 2/3 of a yard for $2.
Let's see.
This one is cut a little wonky. You see this piece is out. So it was an entire yard, except you've got that piece cut out. So I'm doing it for $2. There's lots of trim you can make out of that. So that is D, and there's only one, and it's $2. Trying to pull some things that are a little different, not exactly the
Daisy
same.
for D.
Daisy for D. Thank you, Daisy.
Belinda C.
Thank you, Belinda.
Laura A.
All right, I've got one more A.
Anybody for another A or B? I'm not seeing anybody.
All right, we'll get this one out of the way.
Lori for C.
Okay.
Lori, Texas Crafty Cabin.
Okay.
Not Lori B.
All right, you've got it, Lori. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. Do we have A?
Yeah, I have one more A.
Oh, no, Laura's got an A. There was only, I thought there was 2 A.
No. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Fine.
So there's one A available. If anybody changes their mind and decides they want one, just let Debbie know. All right. Let's get down to something a little different. This is a houndstooth. I've got a yard and a half of it. It's a black and tan little tiny, I don't know if that's a houndstooth check or if there's another name for it. If it's called something else, let us know, because I do not know everything about fabric. All right, so I have a yard and a half. I'll either sell the whole thing for $3.
Let's see.
But
Are we
if
just
somebody
gonna-
wants to share, if more than one person wants it and somebody wants to share, I'm okay with that. All right, I have 2 yards of this one. This again is that little 3 little petal type thing on this bright, what I would call Kelly green. I've got 2 yards of that, Debbie. And this is that darker green. I'm going to hold them up together so you can compare the greens. This is like a deep, deep hunter green. Almost has a mossy tone to it though, but it's just really, really dark. And then you've got that bright green. There's 1 yard of that for $3. And then I have the same pattern in this bluish, greenish color. I guess it's more green than blue, but it's not a, it's one of those mixtures. Let's see if I can get it to, it's that same little petal. See if I can get it. I'm going to put it on here and see if the color will show up more true to color. Let's see.
So is C $3?
Yes. And this is the true tone of this one. You can see it against that darker green. And I've only got 24 inches and it's going to be $2
Per D. Okay.
per D. Yeah. And y'all are blessing me so much today. I just can't even begin to tell you what a blessing it is to get this out of the way.
Blessing for me too. We don't have to sell it again. Jennifer says A, and she'll share.
Okay.
So Jennifer and Joanne get A. No,
And
wait.
then,
No. Jennifer and JMH. Sorry, JMH.
okay. So you'll get 3/4 of a yard each for $1.50. How's that sound?
Sorry, Joanne. And Laura wants B.
All right. There's one more B.
And a C and a D.
Hey, Rooster, how are you doing today?
Rooster.
Nobody for the greens, huh? That is
You'll
okay.
share with corporate too. Well, I don't think she's going to cut any fabric, so you're each going to get what there is. So, well, I guess you do have to cut that.
I can
JMH
split it.
Michelle with corporate. So,
All right.
so give Jennifer Miller a yard, and then give JMH and Joanne a half a yard apiece.
No, they'll get a fat quarter. It's only 1.5 yards. Is that okay with you guys?
Okay. Then they give them a fat quarter. Okay. Sounds good. Moving on.
All right.
Laura will take both B's.
Thank you, Laura. That's a blessing. I appreciate it very much.
E left, right?
Yep. Got C and B. I mean D. I'll get those out of the way. And here's one of the prettier fabrics. It's a yard. It is a little more than a yard. So you're getting the extra that's tagged onto that. But I like to make sure I'm showing you exactly how it's coming to you. So this is a pretty cream background with that rose and then the darker rose and that cute little leaf design. And it's in a brown and a blue. I don't know if I can get it, but you see the blue there. And then it's in brown as well. So there's only one of those. It's 1 yard. That's A. $3. This is 1 yard. It has that pretty khaki color deep down in there. See if we can get it to show up. It looks almost brown, but it's not. It's more of a khaki tone. And then you've got your blue, your pinks, and your greens and your leaves. There's 1 yard of that. That's going to be B. And then I have, trying to get similar. All right, I've got 1 yard of this one, but it is exactly 1 yard, and this is cut out. So I'm doing it for $2.75 because you're not going to get your full 1 yard.
How come you didn't do A for $2.75?
Because it's more than a yard.
Oh,
They're getting more.
All right.
This was exactly a yard, and then that's cut
Okay.
out of it. So, and that's
Gotcha.
that pretty hunter green on a cream color. So that's going to be C. And then let's see if we've got
I
another.
know, Jennifer. We just talked about that earlier. I know. I made dolls with all these fabrics. I know. I know.
All right, this is 7/8 of a yard. It's that pretty multi-tone gold background with those pretty rose colors in it, and some of that the sagey greens as well as some brown. This is 32 inches. I'm going to do it for 250 because it's not a full yard.
Daisy D.
Okay, you've got it, Daisy. Thank you.
Loreth C.
Thank you, Laura. Alrighty. Thank you very much.
Um, Lori's Texas Crafty Cabin A. Wait a minute. Whoop, 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 whoop. Wendy Keller A. I got to get my
Okay.
seeing out better here. Okay, I'm refreshing. Okay, so Daisy for D, Loreth for C,
Uh-huh.
Wendy for A,
We've got
Lori
B.
B, Joanne, and she says she's willing to share. So, but
Okay.
Daisy said D or B, so give B to Joanne. She's been missing out.
Okay. You got it.
So we sold them all. Okay.
All right. I think we're going back to the smaller pieces. This is a yard. This is yeah, it's a yard. This is a true gingham, and it's in this tannish color. I'll hold it up so you can see it. And you can see the selvage. It's that old 70s, 80s fabric. Now, I can remember working with that kind of gingham because I was sewing in the 70s. And that's going to be $3. That'll be A. I have a piece of this. It's like similar to the other, but the color is different.
I'll tell her, Joanne, just a second.
All right, so this is a lighter green than the other one was. The other was a dark hunter green. This is a lighter, mossier green. It's a half a yard. It's $1.50. That's B. Let's see what else. What else do I have? Nobody was interested in this, I don't think, but I'm going to put it down again just in case. This is a deeper cream color, and it has the little brown daisy petals on it. I have 2 yards of that. That's going to be C as in Charlie. And then I have, let's see, I like this one. I think this is pretty. What did I didn't measure this one. All right. This is 21 inches. I love this. And this is more probably in the early 2000s. And this was actually one of that Marty Michelle's prints that she designed. And it's got the mottled golds underneath and then this darker, richer color up on top with the gold tones. And there's a little more than a half a yard. So I'm going to do $2 on that one. And that'll be D.
All right.
Then all right,
Oop,
Joanne's going to share this
yeah,
with
I
who?
get ready to tell you. Joanne wants to share half of her B to Wendy Keller.
Okay, you got it, Joanne.
Now, how much of A do you have?
I have 1 yard, only 1 yard.
Well, we're selling this because we didn't want to cut, but I don't know. Jennifer Miller says she's share A, so you want to cut half and give Belinda half?
Yeah, I can do that. I'll be glad to do that.
All right. We just talked about this before the show. That's the reason we're selling them like this, because we weren't going to cut fabric.
I
Now
know.
look at us. We're cutting fabric.
Well, I tear it. Cotton tears real easy, so.
Okay, so Jennifer and Belinda will get A.
Okay, so I make it $1.50 per half. Okay.
It wasn't corporate. We're good, Christy. She didn't say anything this time. We're safe.
Yeah.
Penny for D.
Okay. Penny, you got it. It's a pretty one. I love it.
It's okay, Jennifer. It's fine. Somebody's got to break the rules, and so it might as well be you. And Laura for B.
All right. Thank you, Laura. And nobody for A?
Belinda and Jennifer got shared A.
Oh,
Belinda and Jennifer are sharing A. You're going to cut it in half for
that's
them.
all right.
That's what. You
That
screwed that up, Pearl.
did. I did.
So Belinda and Jennifer are
Okay.
getting A.
Then this must have been C.
Penny gets an D. Laura's is
Yeah.
getting B. And I think
Yeah.
C is left.
Nobody wants that. That's so pretty. All right. Let me write down on
You
here.
yourself likes to follow the rules. Oh my.
Well, I don't mind making exceptions. I just did not want to have 300 half yard and fat quarter pieces to do. It's just too much. We can break the rule every now and again. We can stretch it. All right, let me turn this up and see what I've got down here. All right, this is a half yard. It's a really pretty brick colored background.
Who would you like me to turn her into, Joanne? You're corporate. I don't know if we can get any higher than corporate. But you can turn her into me. I'll give her the Dickens.
So we've got these a pretty orange tone in here in that flower, white with a little orange. So you've got a brick with creams and kind of orange tones in that. It's really pretty. And then this actually is almost the same color, but it's only 17 inches. It's not a full half yard. This is a lighter brick tone color. It looks almost orangey on there, but it's not. I don't know why I can't get that color to show up the way it should. Let's put it on there and see what it does. No.
When you lay them down, you can really see the colors and the flowers in it.
Yeah, but it's coming up with almost like an orangey tone, and it's not. So that one is $1.25 because it's not a full yard.
So I'm going to back out.
B.
$1.20.
This one is 14 inches. And it's a nice piece, and so I went ahead and decided to do it instead of throwing it in the scrap. Again, this is in a brick tone, and it has the white or the more ivory than bright white, and that little bit of blue tones in the flower. It's a really pretty pattern. It's $1. That's going to be C as in Charlie. And then I have this one. I think this was a sample piece, but it's got both well, it doesn't have both selvages, but it's got that selvage on it. It's a pretty brown tone with a pretty paisley-like pattern in it. And it's going to be $1 because it's not a full piece, but it's really pretty. And that's going to be D.
Rooster, you better calm down. She says I'm snarky.
Debbie, snarky, windy. What are you thinking?
Yeah. Christy for A.
Okay, thank you, Christy.
Jen Miller for D.
I love that one. Looks very Western to me. All right, got B and C.
And Belinda for B.
All right.
Anybody for C? I know they do, Rooster. That's the bad part. I know they do. It's okay. One of these days we'll be on my channel and I can give you all the lip I want because
That's right.
it's my channel. So you just better look out.
I got you, Jennifer.
Let's see. Christy would like the whole piece, Pearl, no cutting.
On what?
Well, what'd she get? She got A, but
A.
it's just a yard, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just a yard. You get the whole thing.
You get the whole dang piece.
All right, this is 2/3 of a yard. This has got a deep, deep blue background. And that's pretty true to color on there. And it's got these pretty oranges. And not really a cream, but a beige. But that's the pattern. It's got a paisley in it.
Oh,
And
well, that's
that is $2.
A.
That's A. This one is, if I threw this down on the table a minute ago, I don't think so. It's very similar. This is a fat quarter. It's a little fat quarter, but it's a pinkish color background with this pretty little flower and leaves on it. So it's only one. It's $1. And then I have this piece. It's 72 inches long by 14 inches wide. So this is the width, but it's 2 yards long. It's a really pretty, it's a very nice fabric too. Feels nice. It's that deeper blue that has a teal. See, it looks like a more of a navy tone there, but it's not. It's more of a teal tone when you get into that. So it's more of a teal tone. That is $1.50. And I have this piece, and you can see where it's been cut.
What, Whitey? It's windy, isn't it?
But it's such a pretty fabric, I decided to go ahead and put it on the table. And I can't fold it back up. So on one side, you've got a full, that's 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, over 32 inches. So you've got almost a full half yard here. And then you've got this much on the back that you can use for tags and pockets and that kind of thing. So I wanted you to see what you're getting. And that is $2. And that's going to be D. And I'll hold it up. I love this color, this background color. It looks yellowy on there. It is not yellowy at all. And it's got the pretty pinks and blues in there with some white in the daisies.
Christy for D.
All righty. Thank you, Christy.
Belinda for A.
Thank you, Belinda.
Wilhelmina for B.
Thank you, Wooly.
And Jen Miller for C.
Thank you, Jen. All right. We've almost emptied my chair, and y'all, it was stacked 3 feet high on my chair.
Thank God for small miracles.
I know. Eating your words again, aren't you, Debbie?
Yeah.
I love it. So this is 3 yards long, but that's the full width right there. Let's see. Let me tell you. So
Shane
it's
Max
about
said she
10
delivered my pizza, my package, Pearl, and she looked out, thought she was getting pizza.
Yeah. I love to be able to put those in pizza boxes because then they don't get all scrunched up. So this is just part of one of those border prints. It's got that pretty background where it looks like it's got little butterflies or petal, almost a toile type pattern. And then you've got the border here, and you've got these pieces. And so this is 3 yards of that by 10 inches. And it is $2. I love the colors in here.
Hey, Robin.
Hey,
Better
Robin,
late
how are you
than
doing?
never. Better late than never. We're just selling fabrics, my dear.
Yeah, a lot of that 70s and 80s and maybe early 90s fabric. So that's going to be A. I've got more samples to do. This is a half yard piece of this stripe. I want you to see the colors. You've got kind of the light olive tones in there, and there's some brown in there. And let me bring this over so I can hold it up. I think sometimes having that blue tone helps it pop the true colors in there. So these are the colors, and it looks pretty true. Got a little bit of dark brown. So that is V, and it is $1.50. Let's see, what else? I'm trying to find interesting. This is kind of a wonky piece. It's not truly a measurement of anything. I mean, it's cut all over the place. This is 44 inches long by a little over 15. This was hanging off of it, so I cut it off. So there's another piece, and I'm going to do this for $1.50, and that'll be C. I was going to do them separate, but I'm going to do $1.50 for the whole shebang on that. I just love those colors. You've got navies and greens and some of the rust tones and the ivory and my mind just went.
Robin, Jennifer is correct on everything that she said.
What did she say?
She said, Robin, I was late and quickly learned that Debbie is spicy today and you shouldn't ask her to share fabric. And they've already discussed the 80s.
And here's a half a yard of this one. This is very different.
Hold on a minute, girls. Don't have it in.
Yep, it's not in yet. So this to me looks very Western. This to me looks like those, I can never remember the spider chrysanthemum type look. It's probably something totally different, but that's what I think of when I see it. There we go. It's finally got a lot of detail in there when you really get up close. So that's it. That's a half a yard of that one, and it is $1.50.
Okay. Robin for A.
Okay, thank you, Robin.
Them girls know I mean business.
Yep.
Christy for D.
Christy.
I ain't jacking around. Christy for D.
Got it. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Robin.
Belinda for B.
Belinda. Thank you, Belinda.
Laura for C.
Okay, thank you, Laura.
See you, Juju.
Bye, April. Have a good day. All right. What's that? Let's see.
Willie, Lori, we're not sharing, and it's sold. Sorry.
Let's do some of the sample pieces.
Let's do some of the sample pieces.
Yeah, it's different. We'll do something different for a minute. I've still got plenty of fabric. But
God only knows we got fabric.
Well, it's about to go away too, y'all. Because I'm about to really get rid of a ton of stuff. And I'd rather sell it to y'all for a decent price than to take it to a thrift and have some other crafter pick it up and use it. All right, so I have these, and these are those heart things, and they're not the most popular thing, but if you're going to do anything at all with hearts, you got a ton of them to choose from, all different colors. So you're getting 3 pieces. This is a creamy tone with the lighter greens and the, I keep trying to think of the word for that color. I want to say brick, but it's not really, but it's more of a brick tone. You've got this, it's got the darker tan color with the deeper maroony colored reds and the navies and that medium blue. You get some paler colors in there too. And then you get this it's on an ivory, and it has the lighter tones, the sages and the rose pink. And you get all the different little patterns in the hearts. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. I'm going to do them for $1.50.
All right. Lori, I'll get you something because you have tried a couple times and haven't got nothing. So we will share out something with you. 150.
Uh-huh.
And Rooster, what Jennifer said was correct.
Holly Hobby colors, you're right.
That's what they are.
But everything
Oh,
comes back
how many
around.
doll dresses I made out of these hearts?
Mm-hmm.
How many aprons I made out of these hearts?
I know.
Ugh.
Still awesome for little girls, though.
I know. Was big in the 70s and 80s. Nobody
Or
wants any of these pearl.
how about for $1? Otherwise, they're
Anybody
going to the antique. They're going to the auction house. Hearts are always in style. I think hearts are always out there in style.
They must not be in style too much because nobody wants them.
That's fine. This is just a way I'm giving you guys a chance to get them. If not, it does not hurt my feelings in any way, shape, or form. They're just going to go to the auction house. They're just going to go away. So this is the last opportunity. So I have this piece. It's the only one I have, Debbie. It's got 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
excuse
5, 6 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. And then it has these blocks.
And it's 150.
Well, there's more to show. So you've got these blocks, then you've got these blocks with the hearts, and then you've got this log cabin style square that has the heart in it. $1.50.
Hang on, Joanne. You're jumping the gun. Now get in there, Joanne.
And I'm going to get some water real quick.
How do you know hearts and bows are in style, J Mac? Where have you been? When I went to market and seen everything, but it's been years. Joanne's going to take that.
Thank you, Joanne.
Finally, Joanne came in.
All right. So we'll put that right there. And then I have, let's see, this is the same basic thing, but it's in the different color tones. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. Then you've got the blocks. Then you've got the hearts. You've got the log cabin hearts, and you also have this heart. And this is the medium tone blues, the sages, and the rose colors. It's the only one I have. It's $1.50.
And what do you mean prior? The one that she marked, the one and prior. So the very first one I think Joanne wants that you mark down to $1. Right, Joanne? You want the dollar one?
What did I do?
Pull her up there, Pearl, and we'll ask her.
Yeah,
She
I've
said
got
and prior, so I figure she wants the first one,
yeah.
and she got the second one.
Well,
I have forgotten to read, J Mac.
Okay. I have 4 of these, Joanne. Nope.
So they were $1.
Hold on. I just hit my mouse and it took me off.
How many would you like for $1, Joanne, when she has 4?
Yeah, there's 4 of those for $1.
We'll wait and see what Joanne says. And then does anybody want the ones underneath that one? Because it's in now.
This one is $1.50.
Yep.
And it has all the small.
I'll tell you what Joanne said. Yes. 1 or 4, Joanne? How many? I'll let you know, Pearl.
Okay.
Anybody? Oh, and yes. Joanne says yes. Okay. And then Joanne wants all of the hearts.
You got it, Joanne.
Right.
Thank you.
And now this one is in, girls, for $1.50. Does anybody want the one that's on the screen? Let me know.
Thank you, Joanne.
And Joanne wants that one. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Uh, well, I'm going to let Martha have this one, Joanne, if that's okay.
I got more, y'all. I got more. We're not done.
But you only have one of this one.
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to give Martha this one, Joanne, but she's coming up with more, if that's okay with you.
I have more. Let's see. Let's see how many I have. All right, I just have one each of these, so we'll do them for $1. We're just going to start at $1. This has more of the bricky tone in it and that pretty sage. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces there. You've got the hearts here. You've got this heart square there, and that's it. So you've got the 2 large pieces and the 6 smaller pieces. And we'll make that A, Debbie.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it right here so they can see the colors. And I'll put A on there. And then
You're fine, Martha. We got your name on it. You're getting it. She's got plenty more here. Joanne will get all she wants.
And I've got
Mona. I've never received invoice from you from weeks. Mona. You have a Mona? Did you send her your info, Mona?
yeah,
Mona
and
did what?
I did send an invoice, Mona. Remember I asked you what your zip code was? I think that was you. All right, I have
Resend it to her. We'll resend it again when the show's over, Mona.
yeah.
She can resend it.
And I can always, sometimes I have to go back and check my spelling when I type it in. I'll be glad to do that. I have 3 of these. It's got this blue tone here. It's got the multi-tones here. Red here. The brick and green color here. And then on this darker tone, it's got the blue and red. And so these are just going to be $1 too. Debbie, I'm just going to do $1. This will be B.
Right.
There are 3 B's.
Mona, can you do me a favor and just shoot Pearl another email with your name, your address, your zip code? Can you just send it to her again one more time, and then Pearl can double check that something's not, unless something got dog. She said she double checked her spam. So please send it again all in one email, your name, address, and phone number, and your PayPal email.
All right.
If it's different than your email.
One of these, you've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces here. Then you have the little quilt patterns, quilt squares. Then you have this big square. Then you have the hearts with the little crisscross. And then you have the hearts with the different colors and the different border. And that'll be C.
So 1, 3, and 1, right?
Yep, so far. Yep. And I'm trying to fold it where you'll be able to see the colors. We'll just do A, B, C, Debbie.
Oh, good, because I've already put it in.
Okay, good.
Okay. Jennifer for B.
All right.
Uh-oh, I just got something from Ryan Hall. Tornado outbreak coverage on the ground.
Oh no, in your area?
I don't know where it's at, but
okay.
He just shot an email out. So Jennifer for B. Anybody for A, B, or C? Because she still has.
B.
Jennifer wants C.
$1. All right. Got that.
See where it's at, J-Mac.
Yep. I don't want you sitting there if you got.
Oh, it ain't gonna be no tornado here. Don't worry. I don't know. I've never seen a tornado. So
I've seen them at a distance.
I've lived in Illinois my whole life, and I've never seen a tornado.
I've seen them from a distance.
The wind's kind of strong, and the wind's been strong, but no tornado.
All right, so let me get these out of the way. And I'm going to put them.
Oh, well, Belinda, these are $1 a piece, honey. She has A, B, and C.
This is A.
Left.
No, I've got 1A and I've got 2B left.
Oh, okay. I know, Rooster, I am most of the time. So those are $1 a piece, Belinda.
This
You
you're
get
getting
all that
five.
fabric for $1.
You're getting 5 pieces on B, and then you're getting, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 small pieces and 2 large pieces on A for $1.
Belinda wants B.
You got it. There's one left.
And Cindy Loves Jewelry wants B.
Okay, thank you,
Cindy
Cindy.
L.
Cindy L. Thank you both very much. And then that, this one is still left, if anybody's interested in that. And then I
You
have.
girls go ahead and laugh because I'll get even. Don't you worry. You
All right.
just wait.
Let's see what I can do right here. Let me get this one out of the way.
I was going to say I don't get mad, I get even, but I do get mad, so I can't say that. So I get mad and even.
You get mad and you get over it.
Yeah, but I'm going to get even with these girls in this chat.
All right, I have two of these. It's 5 different pieces. This is the blue. It's got, I'm trying to think what I can give you. All right, so there's that circle, so you can kind of get a better idea of the size. Lots of small pieces that could be cut out and used. So there's that blue, there's this pink, mauve pink, and that blue that they use, and the green is in there as well. Here's red and pink, 2 colors I would probably never put together myself, but. And then here's that peachy color with that pretty green. And I've got 2 of these, Debbie, and they're $1.
It is nothing but love. You're right, Lori. I don't know what I'd do without these girls.
I know. Debbie and I pick
We have fun. Joanne for 1.
Okay. Thank you, Joanne.
And Cindy L for 1.
Thank you, Cindy. We had so many of these in the last couple of weeks. This is all that's left, and whatever's left after today goes to the auction. So these are wide.
Bertha, I got a whole bunch of patterns that's never been cut, so it's easy to cut to make ruffles when it's never been opened up.
Yep. So I've got 2 of these colors. I'm just going to do these individually there because they're just too hard because they're double wide. You're getting 4 pieces. So you're getting 2 blocks in this color where you've got the large flower print here and you've got the mixed pieces here, and then you get it in this color. I think this is my favorite of all of them. I love that right there. So it's the same pattern, different colors, different fabrics. And that's number 2. Number 3 is this one. With pinks, and that I love that color blue too. Same thing over here, the pretty pinks and blues. And then the last one is this one with this pretty green. Same pattern, just different colors. These are going to be $50, Debbie. I was doing them for $5. They're $1.50.
How you cut out, Pearl? How much?
$1.50. There's 2 of them.
Okay, $1.50. All right. Well, you left me for a minute.
I know. I'm gonna do it this way so you can see.
Put her back in, Joanne. I didn't have it in yet, darling. Joanne, are you on live?
Yeah, check to make sure. I'm on live all the time.
I think she wants B. I'm going to give her B.
Well, they're all. There's only one thing. It's the double wide. So there's no A and
so
B.
you get them both. Oh, you get them both. Got it, Joanne. Christy, got it. She came in. Okay, gotcha. I thought it was. So you have 2 of them?
I have 2 of them. Yeah.
Okay, so Joanne gets one.
Okay, got it. So it's a huge double wide piece, and they have it on both sides. So you're getting both patterns. You're getting the block, this block, and this block in 4 different colors.
All right,
There's
so there's
pat
one
there.
available, Joanne, if you'd
Yeah.
like to have the other one.
If you want both, you're welcome to it.
I'll be fine, J-Mac. So, yeah, if you would like the second one, Joanne, let me know.
Yeah, these are hard to show on there because they're so big. All right, let's see. What else do I have? What else? 1, 2.
And Joanne says yes, she'll take the second one, Pearl.
You got it,
Thank
Joanne.
you, Joanne.
All right. Now, this is different. There's 2 different colors, Debbie. So there's going to be an A and a B. I'm going to show A first.
Okay.
These will be $1. This is the color tones.
Oh, okay, Joanne. We'll forgive you, darling.
You're at a nail appointment.
She's
So you get
getting her nails done.
you get all these little pieces across the top. And all these little pieces show up in here. There's the pink hearts. And you've got others that aren't even showing up in there. But you get all those. And then you get this piece. It has the little elephant. It has the lamb. It has the teddy bear. And then you get the largest piece is just the little patchwork type background. So this is the rosy color pink and what I'd call Americana blue. And I'm going to put it this way so you'll be able to see the colors. That's going to be A.
It's your story, Christy. Say what you want.
Oh, good grief. I thought somebody was in the house and it's fabric falling over. B is going to be this one. And here's all the pretty color, pretty patterns across the top. And this is in your like sugar pink. On this one has a horse, the choo-choo, and a bunny. And then you've got the pattern in the background.
She's here lurking.
So these are $1 each, Debbie.
$1.
$1. I just want them to go away. And that is B.
Well, Martha says either. Well, okay, I'm going to give Martha A, and I'm going to give Jennifer Miller B.
Okay. All right. I have an avalanche going on of fabric over there. All right, let's see. One, two, three. Got 3 of this one. You're getting 5 different pieces. They're all in these color tones. Well, not these color tones. They're all in this particular color tone set. I've got more sets that are different. You've got the blues. Here's the rose pink that has the sage. Here's the red and the pink. Here's the peachy tone with the sagey color green. And here is a mixed red and blue on that darker background with this. I'm going to hold it up so you can see it. This pattern on the edge. I can't get it to show up. There we go. So I have, what did I say, 4 of these? 3, 4. 1.
How much? $1?
$1. $1. They just need to go away and You're getting me close to getting Debbie off my back.
Jennifer Miller.
About
Keep going, girls. Martha. I'm anxious to see what you're going to do with these fabrics, Martha.
All
I better
right,
see some videos crafting.
Got one more if anybody's interested.
Joanne probably would be if she'd get her nails out of the nail thing.
Hey, Sandy. She said you better settle down, Debbie.
I know. I'm going to gift that to Joanne.
All right,
So
okay.
gift that to Joanne from me. Sorry, Jennifer, I'm going to let Joanne have that. I'm sure she would want it. But she's got her hands in nail powder.
Okay. I've got more,
I
Jennifer.
know, Martha. That's why I'm telling you it's not her typical shabby chic. I'm anxious to see what you're going to do with this stuff. We can craft together, and I'll have Pearl send me some of it. But oh boy!
All right, I'm going to do these by themselves, Debbie, because it'll be too much to try to put up there.
Okay, we
So,
doing A, B, C, D.
I can try, but they're different.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Those by themselves. It's probably we'll do it by itself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. So you've got the baskets, the quilt pieces in this color tone. And then you've got, there's 3 pieces. Then you've got the square, and this is in that cranberry and blue tone. And then you have the log cabin with that cranberry heart in it. And I've only got one. I may have shown this earlier and totally missed the fact that they weren't together, but that happens. $1.
That's fine, Christy. $1. I'll gift her some.
I miss getting my nails done sometimes.
Jennifer.
Okay, Jen Miller. Thank you, Jennifer.
I'm anxious to see what you're going to do, Jen Miller. What are you doing?
Okay, now I will do A, B, and C on this one, Debbie, because I can show one and then move it out of the way. So they're similar but different. So A has got the hearts and it's got that sage color, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces there. You've got your hearts. You've got your hearts here, and that's it. So it's just the 2 large pieces and I think I said 5 or 6 small pieces. I'll put it down this way so you can see the colors. This is going to be A. You can see these are they're all Richmond. I guess that's how I got them put together that way. This has got more on it. It's going to be the same price. I'm doing $1 on all of them. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 small pieces, and this is in that peach and blue tone with that rusty color. And this has that funny little print that we didn't see on all that many of them in that little teeny tiny print. So you've got the blocks in those tones. You've got the squares, and I got a ton of these squares, y'all. And then you've got the hearts, and you've got the blue tone here. And then you've got another heart one, but the colors are different. Actually, the colors are the same. It's exactly the same. So it's $1. That's B as in boy. And then C is different. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. You've got your baskets. You've got your heart in the quilt square. You've got your hearts, and this has that this color, pink crisscross lines. And then you've got your log cabin. And then you've got this again. I don't know why, but you got that again. So that's going to be C. And that is going to be $1.
The heck you will, Joanne.
Water.
Probably because you modded for her before, Willie. We can take it away. Jennifer C.
All right, hold on a second. I lost my pen. There it is. Okay.
Martha A. And we'll give Joanne B. I'm spending Joanne's money.
All right.
I'll spend your money, Joanne. Doesn't bother me any.
Yeah, I can spend other people's money really fast too. One. Let's see. Let me see what I've got with these. All right. This is the double wide again. But all it has on it is this. This is it. This is the only one I have. This should do this one by itself, Debbie.
Okay.
So you've got the 2 squares. It's a half-yard piece for $1. And you got all the hearts down here.
Yes, you could, Jennifer. Easy.
You sure could. Especially if it's for a baby or a twin bed.
Well, give it to Joanne. Nobody came in.
That's fine. I just wanted to leave my house. All right, I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 of these. We could do an A and a B.
Okay.
So this is going to be A. It's the hearts in the square. Then you've got the red and navy color. Then you've got this peach and green color. And then you've got the red and green color. With the darker, it's got the darker tan color. Then you've got red and green in the Christmas colors with the ivory background. So there's 3 of these. Let me shake it out. And the odd thing is I know it's just where they cut it. On this one, it's on this side. On this one, it's on that side. But it's the exact same thing. So there's 3 of those. And that's A.
Hang on, Jennifer. Hang on.
And then I've got, actually, I've got 5 of those, Debbie. So it's just one thing. I've got 5 of them.
No oopsies, Jennifer.
Yep. Let me get my B before I lose it.
Ooh. Hey, Jill.
Hey, Jill, how are you doing?
Hold on. Are you doing this by itself?
Yep, doing it by itself because
well, Jennifer putting in again. I'm thinking, what's she doing? Okay. Gotcha. Jennifer wants 3. Got 2 left, girls.
Yep.
I've been doing the same thing. Yuck, Jill.
Yep. Me too.
2 left, girls. If nobody wants them, I'm going to give them to Joanne. Give them to Joanne.
Okay. This is such a blessing today, y'all. Thank you for being here. All right, let's see what I've got.
Know the feeling, Jill. I know the feeling.
Let me see. All right, this is another double wide, y'all.
Pearl's queen of the double wides.
Queen of the double
That
wide.
song of Sammy Kershaw, queen of the double wide trailer.
So you've got this tan color with a lot of the sage and that rose pink. You've got this pretty border. So this is it's more than a half a yard, okay? It's longer than a half a yard, but it's the full width of the fabric. So you've got those baskets. You've got that border on both sides. You've got these pieces that you can use for so many different things. And again, you can take bits and pieces of this. Y'all know that. I don't have to tell you that. You know that. So then you get this fabric, and this is the weird one, y'all. Okay. See all those pretty flowers? Well, in between the pretty flowers are all these kitty cats.
Why would you put kitty cats in them pretty flowers?
I have no idea, but that's what it is. And then you've got this piece. Now these I'm going to do for $2, Debbie.
Okay.
And then here's this pretty rose and sage with some blue in it. Here's this huge piece. We're looking at bigger than fat quarter pieces here. This is a pretty little blue flowers, and you've got the sage green, and it's on that kind of khaki tan background. And then you've got this piece that has just the flowers with no cats, and you've got all these little pieces across the top. So let me check the other one and see if it's the same thing, Debbie.
Okay.
See if I have more than one.
Well, I love cats too. I just don't want it in my fabric.
Yes, I have two of them. There are two of these.
All right, and they're $2.
$2. I saw somebody use this in something somewhere, and they just
Jill
didn't.
for one,
Jill, okay, thank you, Jill.
Daisy for one.
All right, wonderful. Thank you, ladies. All right, let's see what we've got here. All right, I've got two, but they're different. So I'm going to show them so they can see the colors, and we'll do an A and a B, Debbie. I just want to make sure they understand that it's the full wide. It's the double wide. And so it's the same fabric, but in here you've got the purples and the peachy tones and that color blue. And then here's the big pieces. You've got all the little ones across the top here. But here's the bigger, just the flowers. Here's the small flower. Here's that, I like that one. It's got the peach and the purple and the green and the blue. And then here's the two cats. And here's the rest of that big double wide piece. So I've only got one of this. It's going to be A. I think I can get the other one up here.
You still have lots of quilt squares, Pearl?
Uh-huh. Yep, I do.
Jill said her sister-in-law robbed almost all of mine. You want Pearl to bring out some quilt squares?
I can. All right, so that's going to be A. And I have.
You sold them really cheap last week, so Jill would probably be interested.
I have three different.
Jill.
I have three different ones. So we're going to have an A, a B, and a C. This is A, and it's that peachy tone with the purple and the sage. This is the pink and the navy. And I'm not even going to show you the other side because it's exactly the same as what we're going to see under here. You've got the navy, the pinks, the stripe, all those color tones. There's that top fabric. Here's that fabric. Here's this one. I like that one. That's my favorite pattern in all these. Here it is with the kitty cats in bright pink. And here is that basket fabric that you see. So that's going to be B. So just remember B is the navy and pink. Let me get it down here where I can fold it. All right, so here's B. C is, did I do one of these already? No, it's different. So I'm going to lay it down this way. You've got that lighter blue. You've got some purple in it. These are all the small fabrics right there. And then here is that top fabric. Got your purples and your greens and your peaches. There's that one. There's my favorite one. Here are the kitty cats. They don't show up as much on this one. And then this is that basket pattern that's across on both. And it's got more of a yellow tone to it with the purple and the peach. So this one's going to be C.
They're how much?
$2, Debbie.
They're quilters cottons, aren't they? Yes, they're
All
quilters cotton.
All quilters cottons. I just need for all of this to go away so that I can get other things done.
Laura's C.
Thank you, Laura. It's a lot of fabric for $2. I'm glad you're getting it.
Daisy for A.
Okay, thank you, Daisy. All I've got left is B, y'all. If anybody wants B, let me know, or we're going to give it to Joanne. And Joanne, if you're listening and there's something you don't want, all you got to do is let me know.
Joanne will take that.
Okay, fantastic. What a blessing. All right. This is the only one I have over this, and then I've got some smaller ones I'll show.
I'll bring out the quilt squares pretty soon.
Yeah, we did this, but it was in a smaller piece. So this is that same baby type fabric, and this is in this pretty aqua green color, and I can't think of the right word. So you got all the little pieces across the top that are in the patterns in here. And this one has blocks. So it's got the bear and the horse, the lamb and the bunny. And then you've got the elephant and the choo-choo train. So it's similar to the other one, but it's different. And then in this corner, you've got the heart. So you could make a wall hanging out of this. So it's $1, Debbie.
Jill.
Okay, thank you, Jill. All righty. Let me think a minute about where the quilt pieces are, because I got all.
How many samples you got left?
I have these. And I have these. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, come on. I don't think I'm not even sure I showed these the other day. And then I've got 1, 2, 3.
They all look the same, man.
I know, but they're not. And then let's see. That does look the same. Yeah, 44.
I'm looking at the patterns. I think some of them are the same, Pearl.
Well, they're the same, but the colors are different. They are the same, but the colors are different. So All right, I think, yep, that's the same. I thought I had these all
And you
straightened
had
out.
that, I was going to say, you've had that one up, the red.
Yeah, I know, but I think I got them out of whack. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these. They'll be A. You've got your pretty stars, your stripes, your stars, and then you've got all the little Americana symbols, the hat, the heart, a deer, an eagle, a sleigh, the little house, the Amish type or whatever, Dutch, whatever that is. So this is the pattern. And then you've got stars and stuff in these little squares. So all of these are the same. And there's 4. There's 4 of them. Okay. That is going to be A. And I have no idea where the A is. So there's B. All right. Let me make sure I've got. I don't know why, but it's the same print, but you can see that the colors are different. So this has more of this green tone in it, and this more red that leans more to a maroon. It's only got the 2 pieces hanging from the top. There's angels, there's the flag, there's that Dutch kind of Florida, Dutch kind of thing. Eagles, deer, anchor, Americana, very American. This is called the Americana collection. So there's 3, 4 of B. I'm putting it so we'll just do A, B, C to keep it from being too confusing. And then this one, you've got your red, but see, this is a different red. This is more like this red, but it's got the blue in it. So there's 4 of these. And it's all the same symbols, but the colors are different. The colors match these colors at the top. So that'll be C. And we'll just do
$1.
$1 each, $1 each. And then I've got 2 more. I can do an A and a B.
Jennifer, A. I'll come back to you, Jen.
Okay.
Jill, C.
Okay.
Belinda, A, B, C. And give Jennifer the last 2 of A.
Okay. All right. And then Jen, I need to get Belinda a B. And a C. All right. So does Joanne want the rest?
She said all the samples you got left she would take, so I'd give them to Joanne.
I will do it.
Give Jill the rest of C.
All right. And C
And then
what?
Joanne will take it.
All right. I pulled them up and I'm not sure which one was C. I think that was B. And this was C. Does that look right? Yeah, because it had the 2 on it.
Better write A, B, and C on the tops.
I know. Remind me.
You should have had C. So Jennifer got 2A.
Yep. She got 3A.
She got 3. Oh, well, you had 4. Oh, you had 5?
Yeah. I had a bunch of A.
Okay, because Belinda got an A, B, and C. Okay, how many C did you have?
4.
Belinda got a C and Jill got C and the rest. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we can double check that though. Make sure I didn't miss Belinda on the C.
Because if
Belinda,
you said she got 4, I thought you only had 4.
1, 2. Yeah, I did miss Belinda on the C, so I'm glad we.
Give Belinda a C. Give
Yeah,
Jill 3 Cs.
yeah.
You got
All
Belinda
right,
on B?
I'm glad, huh?
Did you get Belinda for a B?
Yes, I did get her for the B,
Okay.
but then I went straight to Jill on the C, so. All right. The last of these. I still have more samples, but that's the last of these. It's the same thing, it's just the colors are different. This one has that brighter red, has the more maroon red right there too, but this has yellow in it, where the other one did not have yellow in it. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and this is totally different. There's no mistaking the two. This is pink and the lighter blues. So you've got pink in this one. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Are we out of samples?
No.
Well, we got to go to Quilt Square sometime.
What a quilt squares, that's fine. I've just got to figure out what I did with them because I didn't think about them for today.
Belinda for A. Oh, well, keep doing these things.
I think I'm going to have to get my marker. Hold on, let me get
Yes, I'm eating my words again this week, Jill. Thank you very much.
I knew a good thing when I saw it, and I did it.
Ah,
Let's see if this pen will work better. I think I'm running out of ink. No, this one's not
that's
working
all
either.
I'm seeing on these things.
All right,
Oh,
hold on.
Lori's Texas Crafty Cabin A. Yes, and it is very nasty. It was good in the 80s, but it's not good in the 2025s.
All right, so Belinda wanted an A and a B, right? I got a pen that's
Well,
working
she
now.
only wants A.
Oh, she only wants A. Okay.
And Lori's Texas Crafty Cabin wants an A.
Okay.
I know, Jill. Ah,
Well, some things do come back around and some things do not. All
you
right.
got it.
So these are all for Joanne, correct?
Yes.
All right. I'm just going to bundle it up.
She hasn't gotten any for a while. She'll be happy.
Well, if she can hear me, she knows I'll take off whatever she doesn't want.
Yep.
All right. I'll put that right there. I'm just trying to get my brain around. I pulled all this stuff in here. And I know the quilt squares are here. I'm just not sure where. Oh, wait. All right. So we can take a break from those. And I've got these. I counted. There are 126 of the 9-patch, 6.5-inch squares that are Christmas. And then I have found these after I counted that. So some of these aren't Christmas. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Okay, Lori, I turned around. I'm sorry. I'll tell Pearl.
12, 13, 14, 15. I have 17 of this quilt square.
Give Lori a B from last round.
All right, that was the A with the yellow, and the B was the pink. So I'm giving it to who?
Lori, Texas Crafty Cabin.
Okay. All And this will be Joanne. All right. So this is what I have left of these. And they were 50 cents a piece. How many did I just say I have of that, y'all? Somebody tell me.
Well, you said 126 is a Christmas, but I don't know what you said of that
well,
one.
Somebody can tell me. Somebody out there heard me, I know.
So 50 cents a piece?
50 cents a piece. 2, 3. All right, I'll do those later.
17, Wooly says. She's right on the ball. Her and Belinda. 17.
Oh, come on, paper. So there's 17 of those for 50 cents. And there's 26, 28, 130 of the Christmas. And I'll pull some out so you can see. There's just a variety of colors and patterns. They're just all over the place.
Which you want, A or B, Belinda?
These are Christmas, and these are that bright, sunny reds, greens, blues. There's even some pink here and there.
Christy wants 10B. I'll wait and tell you what Belinda wants. She says 17, but I don't know if she wants A or B.
Okay.
Wilhelmina wants 4A and 4B. And Belinda, do you want A or B? 30 B's for Jill, but we're going to have to see what Belinda wants, 10A and 10B. Okay. 10A and 10B for Belinda. And, you know, she was the very first one in, so
Right.
you need to put her at the top.
I have 100 and something of these, so we're fine.
But how many A's do you have? That's 10A. You got 10, 14.
So that's 14. We got 3 left.
Okay. All right. You're okay then. Gotcha. Okay. So
Yep.
3 of A left and a bunch of B.
Yep. There's still more B. So let me put these in the bag. And it'll just be random. And then I'll pin this together.
I can't believe Pearl said random.
I know. I find it hard to do that, y'all.
I know.
Oh,
Her and I yell over that all the time.
You do. I love Debbie. I just love Debbie. You know what? If we were all the same, life would be so boring. I mean, it would just be so boring. So I laugh when she says "worsh," and I just think it's the funniest thing because you don't. I have heard it around here, but not much. But I'm not making fun of her. I just love it. All right, let's see. I did these. Let me see. All right. I did these the other day. I did some bundles and I sold a few of them, but I have these left over. And let me see if I can put my hands.
Is that all the quilt squares you got?
I'm trying to find.
Was that yes? That's all the quilt squares you got?
Yeah, well, I've got those. And I'm trying to find the ones that match that. And it may be impossible dream today. Let me see. I piled so much stuff in here with the samples and things that it's hard to find anything.
Well, I guess we better go back to the samples then.
Well, I've got I'm thinking they might be underneath this. Right. Nope, they weren't hiding there. They're in here somewhere. So I have I'm gonna do these. So what I did was I took a quilt apart, and it's got butterflies, and this was what was between the rows of butterflies and down the edges. So I cut an 8 patch piece, and I stitched it with a little blanket stitch. I do know how to sew, even though I never get to do it anymore. And I put a little piece of torn antique ledger paper with a little piece of lace. I printed that word on fabric and put it on top of another little piece of the ledger and a little piece of lace. That little trim, bulb pin with a little pearl. So I made the little pocket. It's Jane Austen, right?
Yes.
All right, made the little Jane Austen envelope. Of course, this is brittle paper. So you're getting that piece. You get a piece of that. And this was a tall, long, skinny journal. I'm not going to try to put it together right now. You're going to get 2 heavy tags that already have the corners rounded on it. Tell me where I got them, I don't remember. You're going to get this piece of lace. It's 18 inches. And this is not one I've ever sold before. It came out of that estate sale. And it's a nice cotton. And then you're going to get yellow tickets and gray tickets. Or you may get yellow tickets, blue ticket, and a gray ticket. So I'm going to do these for $3.50 each. And I have 1, 2, 3 that say antique, and 1, 2, 3, 4 that say blessed. So A is blessed and B is antique. I might do some more of
Daisy, you
these.
want A or B? Give Christy an A and a B because she said 2.
Okay.
Daisy for A.
Hold on. Let me get Christy real fast first.
Well, Daisy was first. Give her an A.
Okay.
And Christy gets an A and a B.
So Daisy gets an A. Christy gets an A and a B.
Laura wants a B.
Gosh, my fingers don't want to cooperate with me. I have pain in my neck and shoulders, and it's really affecting my hands. So just be patient with me. So that is the other Christy. And you said Laura
Wants a B.
wants a B. That's the last B. I have 3 more of A. And I'll get this all put back in there pretty, Laura. I'm just not going to try to do it right now. All right, get that put together that way so I don't lose anything. And I have the butterflies and I have more of the strips, and I'll have them tomorrow. I'll dig them out and have them tomorrow. And then I really do. There were so many of these samples. I had no idea I was getting that many. It wasn't until I got home and started trying to figure it out. So let's see. All right, these are 2 pieces. All of these are the same. Oh, said that. 14 blue, 15 rose. Okay, that's a different number. So I've got 2 of these. This will be A. It's the blue hearts on that lighter oatmeal color fabric, and then the red with the rosy pink. So there's 2 of those. That's A. And then I have this one, 4960, blue rose, blue rose, blue rose. All right, so I have 5. Let's see. Yep, I have 5 of this one. And this is that square. And you've got the 2 blues on the oatmeal color. And then you've got it in red. So there's 2 pieces. And what did I say? 3, 5 of those, 5 of B.
Oh, she's only, 3 A's. So give J-Mac the last 3 A's of them squares. And how many B's do you want? Let's see. But just not the ones with the off-white. You can message me later. She wants some of the B, but not the ones with the off-white. So how many B's do you want, J-Mac?
Well, all the B's are gone.
The B's were the Christmas. They ain't either.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about those quilt squares. You had 3
Oh,
A's left.
what did I do with them?
J-Mac wants the 3 A's. And then she wants some of the B's, but not the ones with the off-white.
Okay, these are the ones I put Joanne's name on. Is that what she's talking about?
No, I'm talking about quilt squares, Pearl. The quilt
Oh,
squares.
the Christmas and the others. Okay.
Yes,
It
yes,
took
yes,
me a minute
yes.
to get my brain wrapped around what you're talking about. We've thrown so many stuff, so many things down. It's like,
Okay, the quilt squares. She wants the
these.
last 3 A's.
All right, J Mac.
And then B's, but she didn't tell me, J-Mac, how many B's do you want? But not the off-white. Is there off-white in there?
Yes, they have the muslin. It's the
Okay, so
muslin.
how many B's do you want, J-Mac? And we'll get you, we won't have the off, you won't get off-white. How many B's you want? Tell me now.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Tell
Forever.
me now.
I'm gonna get some water anyway.
All right, and so you have 5 A's of these hearts, and how many
Okay.
B's?
I have 2 A's
Oh, 2 A's.
and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 B's.
Okay, so I had it just mixed up. Okay, I'll tell you how many quilt squares when J Max tells me. I'll
Yeah,
tell
I'm
you.
just gonna
At
keep
least 10.
10.
10.
Okay.
At least 10. All right, so I have these in. Well, I'm good, Bonnie, but you called last night and I was long in bed. You girls are way up too late for this, old hag.
I have more, J Mac. I have 100, almost 130 of these.
And
So
how many have you sold?
10, 40, 50, 60, counting J Mac. So I've got
Okay.
twice as many. So
All right.
just let me know. You
You
send me
and
a
her,
message.
yeah.
Let me know.
Send her a message, J Mac.
All
I
right.
know I miss you girls too, but I've been ball gaming, doctoring because I haven't felt good with this hip, and so I've been incognito, haven't even been live. Crap
She's
and
been,
check.
she's been going to the chiropractor.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
asked her
these
if
are
I
in,
keep a
girls.
tenner,
1A, 5Bs.
or a baby.
I'm going to
I
give
asked,
them to Joanne if nobody comes in.
that's fine.
So anybody for these? 1A, 5Bs.
2 A's, 5 B's.
Oh, 2A's, 5Bs. Okay. We're sick of hearts, Pearl.
I know, me too. I asked her if the chiropractor was a tenor or a bass. My mother-in-law
All
used
right.
to say chiropractor.
Give them to Joanne. Nobody's
Joanne,
coming in.
got it, no problem. And Joanne, if you're listening and you don't want all these, you just let me know because they can go to the auction. It's not a big deal. So put that right there. All right, it's all hearts. It's all hearts. I mean, it's all.
Ugh.
Are y'all sick
All
of
right,
them?
keep going. Yeah, Joanne may not want all these hearts, but we'll put her name on them, and then she can tell you if she don't want them,
Yeah,
I guess.
I've got this. It's the blue and the red and pink. I think I did these a few minutes ago. Didn't I do
How
these a
come
few minutes
I was gonna say, how come you bought so many hearts?
No, I just grabbed all the samples, Debbie. Because I didn't realize I got that many hearts. Okay. So I've
Okay.
got 3 of these. It has the blue and the rose. So there's that one. This one is the double wide. This one is not the double wide. This one is the Christmas colors. Let me turn it around. Well, I said that. 4610. Oh, that's double wide. These are all double wides. Let me do those separate. The double wides are kind of bulky. Let's see, that's a double wide. All right. I've got 2 of these. I have 1 of these, and it's long. So this is the cat pattern. You can make a kitty cat. There's the back, there's the bottom, there's the front, and there's more faces. There's smaller ones. And so it's in this pink and blue, and it's in this beige color or orangey color and rose. The rose, sorry, there's 3 different ones. So you can do multiple kitty cats.
A and B.
A and B. And this is really just super long.
And how many you have of each one?
I have 2 A, 1 B. All the B's, all these sold together.
Robin, you want A or B, honey? A or B, Robin, A or B? Which one? Cats. Robin for B.
Thank you, Robin. The $1. You can make
Gotcha, Robin.
You can make 6 kitty cats. And nobody for this, and that's fine.
Joanne.
All right. These are the hearts. This is the only one I have that's Christmas, I think. Pretty sure. This is short. So you get 2 trees. You get the same tree. It's a double spread. And then you get it with the lighter background. So there's only 1 of these. That's going to be A. And if everybody's sick of these, I have no problem just making a big pile to take to the thrift.
Well, they're still buying them, so we'll see.
All right, so this is, let me try to sort and see. I think it's 1, 2, 3. All right, let's do this. This is going to be B. It's that little bit lighter blue. You've got that minty green and the rose color. And so you've got 2 pieces and the border. That's going to be B. C, I have 3 of, Debbie. This is that darker blue. So you've got the heart, you've got the house, and you've got the other heart, the different heart. Where's the same heart. But you have it in blue, pink and blue.
Are these $1 or going to be $2?
These are going to be C is going to be $2. The other 2 will be $1. You've got the pink, you've got the red, you've got the minty green and the kind of bricky color, and then you've got in the navy and the darker cranberry kind of red. So
1 A, 1 B, and 2 C's?
no, I have 1, 2, 3 C's.
3 C's, okay.
3 C's.
Christy A.
Thank you, Christy. All right.
Laura C.
Laura C. Okay.
And the rest to Joanne.
Okay. All right. Y'all, I can't even tell you what it means for all this stuff to go away. How many thumbs up do we have, Debbie?
Wait a minute, Pearl.
I have one of this.
22.
Okay. This has 3 pieces on it. So you've got the red, and this is that cranberry colored red. Then
Wait,
this is
2
that
more, girls.
peachy tone, and this is the cranberry red with the green. So there's only one of this. That's going to be A. Get my pen out of the way. I only have one of this one.
Now we got 27. We're over the 25 mark.
Okay. I only have one. It's only got one piece of fabric on it. So if anybody, let me just put that one aside.
I'm gonna say put it with something else.
Yeah. So I have. Well, these are all different and they're bigger. Let's just do this one by itself. Just one.
Okay.
One double wide. I mean, I can remember seeing this when I was a teenager.
Looks like it's going to Joanne.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to have him pick a number. Pick a number.
Right, I'm going to look around for something really cool. Let me find something really cool, something different. Something pretty.
Better be some of this fabric.
No, I'm going to do something different.
You've been selling fabric all day, Pearl, and now you want to do something different?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Oh, I can do. Let me find. I want to
Hey,
find
girly, you have 2 weeks, but you haven't purchased anything today, and you have to purchase to win a giveaway. If you think you're going to purchase, it's no problem. But so far today, you haven't purchased to be in the giveaway drawing.
No. Somebody different. All right. I'm looking. Mm. I know what I'm going to do. Nobody may want it, but I'm going to do it. This is a cute little, like a baby bed quilt, but it would make a pretty little wall hanging. So it's already completely finished, and you've got a different design on every square, and it's it just needs to be pressed out right there. It's been folded up in the bag, and then it's got that pretty little edge. All right, come on. Around it. And this is the back. To me, it looks like it was machine stitched. And then it has this cute little pillow you could use for a pincushion.
Me too, Robin. Wish I was in France.
When you going, I'll go.
She's already there, Paint Girly. She's headed home Wednesday.
Oh.
All right. Alexa, give me a number from 11 to 69. 15, going over. 15, 27, 25, 20.
I wish I was in Europe.
That is going to Belinda Phillips.
Oh, thank you, Belinda. You got it. Thank you very much. I'm going to put it back in the bag so I don't lose the little pillow. And if it's not something you want in your house, you could always use it for a gift. So maybe somebody's got a little girl that has a baby doll bed. Alrighty. Let's see. We're looking at more. I do have a little bit of fabric I just uncovered. This is the, it's longer. This is not quite a yard long. It's a double wide. And this is the color on top. And you get a full width. Why is it? All right. Doing it the wrong way, y'all. Get my pen out of the way. The back one is the one you get the full width. So this is the back one. It's got that raspberry colored red with the pretty blues. And it's got the two tones of the thing right there. So that's the full width of the fabric. So you got all these little squares you can do something with. And you get the full, all the way down to the bottom, you've got the full piece. Then on the top part, you've got half. You've got two squares, two full squares of the blues. Here it is with the mauvey pink and the pretty minty green. Two of those. Here it is with the apricot color and that more little leans more to the sage sign on that one.
Oh, excuse me.
And here's the pink and red. So you're getting 2, 4, 6, 8 squares on all of these. And then you're getting 16 on the back piece. So I only have one of these, Debbie, and we'll just do it to the first me for $2. And there's a lot you can do with those little squares.
Laura.
Okay, thank you, Laura.
Hello, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie Howard, how are you doing today? All right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of this one. I'm just going to put one on the table because it's so hard to get them all up there. So this is double wide all the way across. You're getting the pink and blue. You're getting the dark blue and the cranberry red. You're getting the sagey or minty green and the mauve color. So there's 3 pieces that are full half yard each. We'll do this one for $1, and I've got 4. I've got 2. I counted and now I don't remember. I hate it when that happens. 2, 3, 4. I have 4 of them. And these are all the log cabin quilt style. Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Debbie.
Anybody for these? Laura?
All right.
Joanne with the rest.
All right. So, Joanne, we need to talk. I want to make sure you really want these, because if you don't, it's not going to hurt my feelings.
Well, she says she does, so I'm sure she wouldn't have said that in chat if she didn't.
Oh, yeah, I know, but she may not have had an idea of how many I had. All right, this is the only one I have of this. And this
Laura wants 3 of that last one.
You can have 3. Thank you.
Got it, J-Mac. Time for it to come in, please. I live in the country. I'm not in Texas with fast internet.
All right. I had one of these the other day, but it had a full back panel, and then this one just has the half panel. But you're getting a full. It's almost a yard long, and it is from the German company. And I can't remember what it said.
I am. I'm eating my pretzels.
So this is on an ivory color. It is cotton, but it has a linen, almost a linen-like feel to it. So you've got this ivory color with the vibrant pinks and blues.
Oh, that's a sample. You got that at the auction?
I got this. Yeah, I had one like it that I sold. I forget what day I sold it, but I sold it. And then there's this oatmeal color with this vibrant pinks and blues. The colors are a little bit different. Actually, no, they're not. They just look different because of the color it's on. A little more muted. Then here it is on this, what I call an Americana blue. And here it is on this rosy color. And here it is on this bright red. And the colors did change with this. You've got more reds and oranges in this. And here it is on this dark green. And this is how it comes down. You've got room at the bottom. And then here it is.
Reminds me of Asian. Yeah, it reminds me kind of Asian, but
it does. It does me too, but it's from a German company. And here it is on this very, very dark navy blue. So I've only got one. I'll do it for $4 to the first me. And it was marked 7. I sold the other one for $7. So you've gotten a lot of fabric. Jill?
Hey, J9.
Hey, J9. How are you doing? All right. Whoa, y'all. Whoa. This is awesome. All right. I have this fabric. I have 2 yards, and I'm going from $4 a yard to $3 a yard today. I have 2 of those. That'll be A. I have no idea where the A went, but it's here somewhere. And then I have 2 yards of this one. It's that mauve-y pink. It has that mauve tone to it. I have 2 yards of that, and it's $3 a yard.
Can't type.
Me either.
Jill for A.
Jill for A, okay.
You have 2 and 2, Pearl?
I have 2 and 2, yep. So tonight I'll sort out. I have to cut.
Not seeing anybody else.
That's no problem. It's like I wasn't at all worried about it today because I just know where it's going when this.
Give Jill both of those A's.
You got it, Jill. Thank you. That way I don't have to cut it. Bless you. I don't. We've been doing this since 1 o'clock. And I just wrapped up the last of the samples. I don't think I do.
Hello. Well, I'm wondering if you're going to go to the ball game or not.
I do not have any more sample pieces.
Meet you where?
I have been doing some of the yours truly.
Gonna bring the tractor?
As I find it. And
okay, all right. I'll meet you at the ball diamond.
We've done a ton of fabric too, so I can't promise that I would have any. But what I'll do, Janine, is I will make a note, because we're going to have to stop at some point.
Yeah, we're going to have, Jack's going to meet me at the ball diamond, so it's about time for me to quit.
fabric. All right, I'll send you an email. And
Truly fabric samples.
yours
Is that
truly.
nice
Yours
asking?
truly. So I guess we are going to go ahead and just wind it down now. I'll offer some of this up tomorrow. I'll be selling at 1 o'clock. I've got 2 bundles already done. I've got 3 boxes filled, very different boxes. And I'm going to try to get some linen bundles done tonight or first thing in the morning. And I'll find those other butterfly quilt pieces, and I'll have those. So Debbie, thank you. I hope they win
Yep.
tonight. And I hope.
All right. I'm leaving you, Pearl, while you tie up loose ends. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Love you, sister. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you,
So,
girls.
yeah. Well, they're killing everybody. Every game, they're just crushing the other team. So, all right. I'll be here at 1 o'clock Eastern time. And in the meantime, as I'm going through some of these fabrics, if I have anything that's labeled yours truly, I'll put it aside to show you specifically tomorrow. Ladies, I appreciate you all so much. I just can't even begin to tell you how much, but I know you have other things to do, so y'all have a wonderful rest of your afternoon and evening, and I hope I see you tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Find my mouse. There we go.